Hello Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Aquarius, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Aquarius, let's get started. What's the overall energy for this connection? So we do have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then we also have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay. This to me kind of feels like one person's energy, especially with forgiving and learning. It's very similar to like the Three of Swords, Four of Swords, and Tarot. So you could have recently experienced a breakup, or somebody that you find yourself energetically connecting with could have recently went through, you know, a breakup or possibly even a divorce. But this to me kind of feels like an energy of somebody feeling like they're finally ready to like start putting themselves out there, you know, start dating new people, seeing new people, you know, after a situation in particular didn't necessarily work out in their favor. So this could be something that you're personally going through, or someone that you could very well be meeting soon recently went through. But let's see what's going on. We're going to focus on you first, Aquarius, and we'll jump over to your person, their energy. Just keep in mind that the roles could be reversed. Also keep in mind time is fluid, so this could either currently be happening or maybe happening at a later date. Okay, how does Aquarius currently view this relationship? All right, let's see. So we do have the High Priestess, we do have the Eight of Swords, and then we also have the Six of Cups. Okay, Aquarius, as of lately, somebody in particular has been crossing your mind a lot, and I feel like you've been trying to kind of like figure out why has this person in particular have been crossing your mind a lot. So for some of you, you could very well be having like random dreams about this person. You know, for some of you, you could very well be hearing this person's name a lot, or there could just be certain things in particular that are reminding you of this particular person, because it's a particular person that I'm picking up on. But I feel like you're trying to figure out like, but why do I keep thinking about this person? Like, why do I keep having dreams about this person? Like, what the hell does this mean? Okay. How does this it's like you just can't get somebody off your freaking mind. I feel like you want to get this person off your mind, but you're having a very difficult time doing so, and you just don't understand like why. How does this person currently view this relationship with Aquarius? So we do have the Five of Pentacles, we do have the King of Pentacles, and then we also have the Ten of Swords. Ever since this dynamic between the two of you, you know, came to an end, I feel like this person has been thinking about you and this ending between the two of you excessively. Like they think about it every freaking day. They think about you every day. They think about how things played out between the two of you every single day, which could explain why you're picking up on this person energetically speaking. I mean, you are showing up as a High Priestess, so that's kind of telling me that you're a very spiritually based person. You're very, very gifted, so you're for the most part really good at picking up on people's energy and vibes energetically, you know, speaking. So with that being said, I feel like that is like the primary reason why you're randomly like thinking about this person, is because they're thinking about you excessively. Now with the King of Pentacles, that's kind of telling me that this person is trying their hardest to kind of keep themselves extremely busy / occupied, so that way they're not thinking about you. But whatever it is that they're doing to keep themselves extremely busy / occupied, although they may be getting a lot done, they're still not escaping the thought of you and what they once upon a time had with you, is basically what I'm getting. It's as if they can't escape the thought of you. How does Aquarius currently feel? So we do have the Nine of Pentacles, we do have the King of Cups, and then we also have the Hangman. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Ten of Cups. A lot of you sense and feel on a soul level and on an intuitive level that the reason why you're essentially, you know, thinking about this person, the reason why this person keeps crossing your mind, you know, is because they plan on resurfacing back up here for you very soon. A lot of you might also feel like, especially if this is like a romantic interest, a lot of you might also sense and feel like this is somebody who's still in love with you and still basically wants to be with you. With that Nine of Pentacles energy, you know, even though this person has yet to like look for you, contact you, I feel like a lot of you feel like they're just kind of like portraying like this image, like they're over you and like they don't think about you and that they're living their best life now that, you know, you're not in their life anymore. But I think that you know deep down inside that that is basically like far from the truth. I think that you know deep down inside that this person, you know, still misses you. I think that you know deep down inside this person is still very much so in love with you. All right, how does this person currently feel? Let's see what's going on. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, that's not going to happen to the Queen of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Three of Wands. You know, this person has been patiently waiting for you to extend yourself to them. And I personally do not see that happening. I do not see you gravitating towards this person whatsoever. But it looks like this person has been patiently waiting for you to contact them, for you to essentially look for them, is basically what I'm getting. Now, there's going to come a point in time where they're going to get sick and tired of waiting for you to contact them because you're not going to contact them. And I think that once this person accepts the fact that you're not going to contact them, it's going to cause this person to fall into this energy of taking action in your direction, because I personally do not see you actually contacting them. Would they love for you to essentially contact them and look for them? Absolutely. I mean, this is somebody who comes off to me as somebody who still wants you, you know, in their life, and they still want to essentially be a part of yours. So yeah, this person would love nothing more for you to essentially contact them, because that's what this person has been secretly waiting for, is to receive communication from you. But it kind of looks like they're never going to receive communication from you. Now, I do believe that this person will receive communication from you once they contact you. But as far as you contacting them directly, I just don't see you doing that. Okay. What actions will Aquarius take towards this person or moving forward? Okay. So we have the Empress, we have the Devil, and then we also have the Sun out here. You know, it's interesting because Scorpio actually got this same exact message. So you might have Scorpio within your chart. Something's happening here in the near future that is, yes, bringing you a lot of happiness and a lot of joy, but is also causing you to essentially feel like you have someone in particular wrapped around your fingers, or that you have somebody that's still, you know, obsessed with you and hung up on you, which I do believe it is true, which is kind of making me feel like this person's probably going to contact you. What actions will this person take towards Aquarius or moving forward? All right, so we do have the Two of Swords. We got the Knight of Wands. We also have the Page of Wands. And then we also have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so this to me kind of feels like them finally moving into a place of acceptance. You know, as far as like them receiving communication from you is concerned, because the Page of Wands represents somebody who's on the receiving end of some sort of news/communication, which they're not receiving from you. I think they're going to eventually accept the fact that, all right, you know what, Aquarius is probably not going to call me. They're probably not going to text me. They're probably not going to look for me. You know what? Let me just take action in their direction, and whatever happens, happens. Whatever comes out of it, comes out of it. Like, so that's what I see this person basically doing. I see this person eventually caving in and contacting you. The moment that they do, I feel like it's going to put like a whole freaking Kool-Aid smile on your face, but it is going to cause you to fall into this energy of like, see, I knew that this person was still in love with me. I knew that this person was still hung up on me. I knew that this person still wanted me. And you're totally right. You're totally right. You're totally right. It kind of looks like this person, you know, since you guys, I guess, stopped talking to one another or involving yourselves with one another, you know, it kind of looks like this person has been basically thinking about you ever since. Now, with all that being said, with forgiving and learning coming out here, I feel like one of the reasons why things didn't necessarily work out here between you and this person had a lot to do with somebody's past experiences that they've had with other people. Could have been on your end, it could have been on their end. But this is kind of like Spirit's advice to this person who's struggling with healing from past traumas and experiences that they've had with other people. What Spirit wants this particular person to do, whether it's you or them, is to fully make peace with the past. Because until this individual, fully makes peace with their past is going to continue to haunt them and affect them everywhere that they go and every relationship they get involved in. So to not ruin, this connection, between the two of you, somebody in this equation needs to essentially make peace with their past before they could, essentially move forward and move on with their life and have an established, a healthy relationship here. So that message could be for you. It could be for your person. That's definitely a possibility. So however it resonates with you in your particular situation, but Aquarius, they will be back. They will be calling you. They will be texting you just like you knew they would. All right. So with all of that being said, Aquarius, that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.